Okay. This is Scalar for the GameCube, Xbox, and PlayStation 2, although I'm playing this on the GameCube in particular. So I just went down an entire rabbit hole looking up the developer of this game. I cannot believe the number of games that they're behind. So this is by the developer Artificial Mind and Movement, although they have since changed their name to Behavior Interactive. They seem to have done that around 2010. And they've got a whole bunch of weird and interesting games that they have created that, I mean, I'm just going to read off a few of the notable ones because I was, like, genuinely shocked. So they made a bunch of, like, Disney and, well, mostly Disney, but a little bit of Cartoon Network games on, like, the Game Boy Advance and the DS, like the Teen Titans game for the Game Boy Advance, Ed, Edd and Eddy Misadventures, Ant Bully, Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. My goodness, all sorts of weird stuff. Around the same time that this came out, they made a Happy Feet game, which is interesting. But later on, they seem to actually get some much more high-profile projects, like Wet for the PS3 and Xbox 360, which wasn't a very good game, but it was a high-profile one. Naughty Bear, also for the PS3 and Xbox 360. Later on, they would be involved in, let's see here, there was like a Pacific Rim game, some SpongeBob SquarePants games like Plankton's Robotic Revenge and SpongeBob Hero Pants, and they are now the developers in charge of Dead by Daylight, which is like such a leap from everything else I've seen here, and you know, an actual live service game that's actually doing really well right now. They seem to have taken that over from Starbreeze Studios, who I believe was not only the creators of Dead by Daylight, but they were also responsible for the Payday series. I mean, what a rabbit hole I went down there. The publisher for this was Global Star Software, who I believe is just a part of Take-Two Interactive now. Obviously, everyone knows who that is. But this is Scalar. So this is apparently some sort of action platform game. Much like so many others from this exact same time period. And over time, I would like to check all of these out. I mean, there's other ones in there that you've probably heard of, like Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, that are very interesting to me. These games that were kind of lost in the shuffle of the bazillions of different platform games that came out during this period because they were still clinging to that mascot platformer even as late as like 2006, 2007. And, well, we're gonna take a look at this one. I mean, there's probably not much in the options menus, but we'll take a look at it. So that's really uneventful in the audio menu. A whole sub-menu for Rumble for just on and off. Okay. I mean, this is definitely like, there's first-person views. Okay. This is definitely like one of those menus where they have kind of like separated everything into categories to make it seem like there's more than there is. Panel? I have no idea what that means. And then a language menu. Okay. So yeah, not a whole lot going on in there. I mean, that's the case with like 99% of games from this era anyway. The options menu is kind of useless. But let's jump into a new game.
Boot camp. Use the lizard energy to wake up that lizard-loving do-gooder and get him to talk. Don't take him on some joyride.
Yes, sir. My mistake, sir. Bobby Scalar Jenkins.
Yeah, that's my name. Hey, you're that guy on TV. Private Butt Breath.
Boot Camp! Captain Boot Camp! Now, where was I?
Interrogating the suspect, you idiot.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. This make you talk?
Boot camp, you idiot! Don't you're opening the portal! Shut that off! Shut it off!
Yeah, ooh, that kind of tickled. What the? Huh? That looks like Luger and Jazz, Rhombus, and Turbine. They're all part of this? They're all lizards?
You don't even know the half of it. We took lots of your beloved lizard eggs into our dimension. We're giving them some special TLC. Soon, they'll hatch into super soldiers.
Boot camp, you ask the questions, you idiot. You don't answer them.
Sorry, sir. My apologies, sir.
What a wimp. Are you sure your name isn't Captain Bootlick?
Boo! camp! Ah, my nose! Ah!
Oh!
Get that lizard before he ruins everything! After him! He's crossed into our world!
I have absolutely no idea what just happened in that cutscene at all. There was like a lot of like conditional prerequisites in terms of the backstory that I guess the game was expecting us to know about, and I'm very confused.
Did anyone get the license plate number of that truck? I got to stop eating that chili right before I hit the sack. It always gives me weird dreams.
Are you kidding me? So is this supposed to be like, is this game trying to be like Gex or something? Okay, on vines, press A to, oh, okay, we're just going on vines now. What in the, this game is throwing a lot at me at once, and I'm extremely confused. There is a lot about this that is like, it feels like it's acting like it's a sequel to something, and I have no idea what that is. But okay, here we go. This is so bizarre. I don't know if I was supposed to jump on all that, but okay. So we're collecting things. What is this? Hold on. Use your tongue to destroy from a distance. So I can destroy... Oh, okay. This is my method of attacking then. Oh, those are explosions. Okay. Bombs. Got it. So be careful with those, because you'll piss them off. Yep. All right. Yeah, this is very floaty. It's very strange. I don't know if I like the game's sense of humor. Also, it's really loud. What in the world is going on with the volume? This is like the usual volume I tend to play games at. I like to keep it semi-quiet so I can actually hear myself and also what's going on in the game. But having a little bit of a hard time with this one. So what do we have here? What are these crystals? I don't know, but I'm tonguing things. And that's all that's important, I suppose. I'll go step on the question block in a second as I grab all these things here. It's a collectathon, so I'm grabbing what I can. Vitaloids will help you recover 1 health point when you've been hurt. Okay, that's what those are. So I don't really know if that was necessary. So I can't double jump here. What is this? Use your claws to defeat this enemy. Claw attack B 3 times for a 3-hit combo. Okay, who's the enemy? This guy. So let's whack you a few times. What are these enemy designs? Hello? Okay, clearly with like a game like this, somebody thought they had something really freaking clever going on. So they was just like, all right, what hasn't been done before? Well, I would imagine that we could say that a chameleon hasn't been done before. Actually, you're wrong. It's chameleon twist happened, but I digress. They're like, okay, well, maybe chameleon twist happened, but we haven't had one that's like got a gameplay based around like, I don't know, like actual camouflage and not just tongue-based mechanics. And like, yeah, that's a great idea. Like, okay, well, what else hasn't been done? Well, we haven't also had one that has like brawler mechanics. What if we tried to mimic like Ratchet and Clank a little bit? And it's like, I mean, I guess like putting all of that together, they thought they had something here, and you know, maybe it'll pan out. But then they were like, also, let's make him like Gex. And it's like, guys, Gex didn't age very well. In fact, Gex is kind of garbage. But okay, I mean, I guess back then they probably still thought Gex was good. So who am I to say that? I don't know. It's weird. The orange flick. Okay, now we finally get to be told what these are. They're clockies. I felt really dirty saying that. It looks like they can become useful later. Thanks for telling us, guys. Yeah, I really appreciate that. All right, let's kill this thing, and then I'll take a hit, I guess. Like, what does any of this do? It's so I'm collecting a lot of things, and it does nothing. Let's blow all that up, I suppose. Oh, apparently opened myself up a path. All right, well, let's keep going. don't want to like give anybody crap if they have like fond memories of this game. I will say it controls all right. I'll give it that. It's not bad in terms of controls. 10 crystal gems in every level with 500 clockies each. Collect them to unlock artwork in the gallery set. Really? We're in the first level and that's the best you can give me? Also, I gotta start taking hits. Alright. They gave me so much health early on and now they're not giving me a ton. All I say is I get one. Yeah, it doesn't control too bad. It is a little floaty, I will say that. He slides around a lot. But I still feel like I have complete control of the character, which is important. Let me do that. Get rid of you. Is this like a nest of some sort? Can I destroy it? It doesn't really look like it. Oh, get away from that. There we go. We got some more health, so now we're all topped off on that. What am I doing here? Nothing? Okay.
Whoa! You're one ugly figment of my imagination.
You aren't so easy on the eyes either, small, blue, and gruesome.
You talk?
Only to ugly blue creatures. Name's Leon.
Leon? That was my father's name.
Was?
He left us when I was young.
Oh, that's rough, kid.
Kid? How about you call me Scalar?
Really? This must be yours. Movie abuses lizard on set, activist protests at premiere. 12-year-old boy scales Exoff building to save the lizards. Kid lives in tree for 4 months to protect unique lizard habitat. You're quite the troublemaker.
Lizard freedom fighter, thank you.
Oh, don't get me wrong, I like rebels, especially lizard freedom fighting rebels.
Hey, tell me something. When do I wake up from this freak show?
Wake up. This is no dream.
Okay, have it your way. You're not a dream.
Oh no, have it your way. I'm just a dream. I've got work to do.
Okay, the writing in this game is like... Let me see if I can describe this correctly. And also, you can change vines. Okay, so we're going Sonic, a little bit of Sonic here too. So the writing in this game, if I can describe it in one way, oh, I gotta press left and A. There we go. It's like it thinks it has a joke. It's like, okay, we've got a joke here, but let's not fully flesh out the joke. Let's just like make statements of lol so random, like Leon was my father's name. That was supposed to be a joke, guys? Really? Like I don't freaking know. It's just bizarre. I don't really get it. The jokes are a setup with no punchline. Also, I'm supposed to be jumping to hit those. My bad. There we go. All right, now things are getting a little bit faster, which makes sense. Time those correctly. There we go. Not too bad. I don't know how I missed all those. Oh, now it tells me how to double jump. Thank you, I suppose. I mean, the platforming is not very demanding right now, so I'll give it that. Kind of moving it. What in the world are you? This bird here. There's a couple of them. Okay, I wonder if they have something to do. Did that hurt them? No, it doesn't. The explosion does not damage them at all. I mean, I have to imagine they do something. Okay, so that bumped the explosion and did... I don't know what that caused, so you are supposed to blow those up? Okay, well, that's weird. Well, if I can just bump you into those things. Let's create like a chain reaction here. There we go. So you get more of these things, the clockies. I don't like saying that, sorry. It's really bothering me. Blow all that up. Okay, was not enough. Let's get rid of these guys. I'm actually going to go back a little. Well, I don't really need to go back to get some health, I suppose. It's not a huge deal. I don't think I'm going to die here. Not that I have a lot to worry about. Okay, this is the guy I'm going to have to give him a good whack. There we go. A few hits. Oh, he can guard. Okay, well that's a thing. So what do I do to break his guard? It doesn't tell me. And I died. Well, I should have gone back for that health. Holy crap. So how do I break his guard here? Here, do your breath attack. Maybe if I get behind you? There we go. Okay, I would assume that's the plan. Very interesting. I have 3,001 of these. It's a little bit overkill in the clocky department, if I'm not being honest. Still hate saying that. What is this guy? Now, that's an actual cool creature design. Hold on. We haven't seen that the whole time.
Now listen, and listen good. Don't you even think about jacking my Repidactyl. Hear me?
Relax, I don't care about your rebel baloney. I'm just killing time until I...
Wake up? Trust me, you're never gonna wake up.
Okay, maybe I'm not dreaming. Maybe this is real.
Oh, it's as real as they come. Get used to it. You're still just one more speck of dust trapped here on the most pathetic plane of the multiverse.
I'm no speck of dust. I can do anything.
Really? I bet you can't even rescue that lizard egg.
Piece o' cake. I'll be back in no time. Egg in hand.
Okay, let's get it. Can we talk about how the textures on... Oh. I'm sorry, what was that? What was that now? I just did like a move thing. I'm really confused. Okay, let's... That is a really awful camera recentering. Oh my gosh, that's gonna make me barf. Okay, no more of that. The textures on Leon are like abysmal. Can we talk about that for a second? I could not believe how blurry and pixelated he looked. And that was just his skin. Like, are we for real? Okay, hold on. I think I'm going the wrong way. I'm just going to grab a couple of things over here real fast. Let's see. Is there a vine of some sort I'm supposed to take? Possibly. Oh, more. You guys all reappeared. I wasn't expecting that. Maybe I'm just supposed to go past this. Hold on. I was thinking I was going to have to go back. I guess there is a vine here, isn't there? I was not really paying attention to that. My bad. I don't know. Based on what it was, like, showing me, I figured I had to go, like, the opposite way, but I guess not. A lot of rail grinding. This is, like, most of the gameplay here. Or like parts that actually feel like gameplay. Okay, we're going to kill this thing in a second. I'm going to grab some health. Oh, it jumps at me. Okay, that's a little freaky. Ow. Get out of here. Holy crap, that thing hits a lot. Is there, like, a way of avoiding anything in this? Because it's, pretty crazy and all over the place. There's no way of, like, telegraphing attacks. Holy shoot. How did that even hit me? That was nowhere near me. This game just throws things at you and expects you to deal with it constantly. That was a bad jump. I should have double jumped. All right, let's grab that. And then here comes all these things. Can I do this move? Holy crap, that actually worked. So you do have a super move. Ow. That's interesting. Just kind of nukes the entire area around you. So that was with R. The game hasn't told me about it yet, but I'm sure it'll tell me about it later. I'm gonna grab... Oh, no, I am full on health. I don't know why I was thinking I could do that. Let's grab all these. I'm gonna have to be a little bit more methodical in my approach here because of how much crap this game is throwing at me. Can I hit that one? There we go. Hey, turn the freaking camera. My goodness. It's so awful. Like, the camera recenter button is worse than most N64 games. That's not acceptable. Oh, frickin'... these little things screeching at me. Still got some health out of it. Alright, let's double jump that. Thank you. Make our way up. How big is this level exactly? I'm gonna hit that. Thank you. My goodness. Blow all those little... Oh, they don't... No, they do take the hit. Okay. So I can't get you that way. Hold on. Let me do that a couple times. Luckily, I only need to hit you twice, whatever you are. It's like a chicken with crab claws. Let me hit that. No, come on. Blow that up. So those guys are just completely invulnerable to the explosions from the looks of it. It just seems that way anyway. Alright, I'm just going to go on here and avoid that last guy. Alright, here we go. So we just got to time all of these perfectly. And this is how I apparently build up my super meter too, which I think is a little bit strange. But okay. Because it's not these things. It's just the actual act of grinding on the rails that does that. Alright. There we go. Let's keep moving. I'm going to try to at least get to that egg before the end of this episode. I mean, we're only, what, 15 minutes in? 20 minutes in? Not saying these levels are long-winded, but my goodness, they are a little bit. If this is, like, how most of the levels are. Or is it trying for, like, an open-world thing? I guess it's too early to tell. I mean, it definitely, this game feels heavily, like, if I were to say pick one game that is the most inspired by, it's definitely Ratchet and Clank. I mean, obviously it doesn't have, like, the arsenal and the weapons that Ratchet and Clank has, but in terms of, like, the world design and the sort of platforming that the game expects out of you, that is absolutely what I would compare it to. Oh, the purple ones are obnoxious. But it's just also so all over the place. Okay, how do I get you guys? Just do that. That's going to get all of them. I got 2 of them. Okay, well. Oh, I can't touch those. Those hurt me. All right. Well, I wasn't paying attention to that. Is there anything else I can get here? I probably should go back and grab a little bit more health because taking a lot of hits and I really can't afford to handle anymore. There we go. Plus those, well, I guess I thought they were always healed too, but apparently some do and some don't. Maybe there's like a slightly extra glow to the ones that do. It's really hard to tell. Because this game, it's a lot of things. I will not deny that it's a lot of things. But pretty and well telegraphed is not one of those things. Clear in its mission. Okay. Okay, I was actually able to avoid those that time. So I'll take that. Blow all that up. Here goes another purple one. Throw your stupid thing. Oh my goodness! How do you even avoid that? Like, no, I mean, like, I guess you jump like I've been doing, but it seems all okay. Or you just sidestep it, I suppose. Where do I get more of these gems? I picked up 3 early on, and I haven't been able to find another one since. There we go. Let's keep just taking all these out. I'm really not, like, 100% interested in going after, like, the rest of the whatever these are called. I already forgot. Clockies? Yeah, those things. Down that away, over on those rotating platforms. Like, I could, but at this point, it's like, is it really necessary? Okay, I'm not going to touch that explosion right there. Oh, I apparently did, though. Oh, gosh. Monkeys everywhere. Woo! Psyched them all out. Did you see that? That was amazing. All right, what do we got here? We got a boss fight. Oh, jeez. Wasn't expecting this. And it's like a total health bar thing. Hold on. Take that. Yeah, give me some health. What are you going to throw at me? Oh, gosh. Hello. Wasn't expecting that. There's a ground pound attack. Okay. That's a thing. Hit him. Thank you. Oh, it's this guy. Yep, hold on. He's going to do his thing. Do your breath attack, buddy. I think we got him. Wait, is that not enough hits? Okay, there we go. Go around him. Perfect. Lots of clockies. Over 4,000. Again, I think the game is a little bit overkill with its numbers. Like, maybe it makes you feel accomplished, like you're getting a lot, but overinflated numbers like that makes the collectibles feel meaningless, in my opinion. It's better to keep it to, like, the triple digits. I mean, I guess, again, if we're going to go by Ratchet and Clank standards, then you could be like, oh, yeah, it's like bolts. But even then, I don't think Ratchet and Clank was that extreme in the number that it gave you. Oh, there's a lot of those in here. Okay, okay, okay. A lot of traps. That's lovely. I see him kind of lurking out. I'm going to do this. Yeah! There we go. Little screen nuke, although it didn't get any of these guys. As they continue to throw their stupid little attacks at me. Get you. Okay, I think we got them all. Yeah, Ratchet and Clank, I mean, you get like, what, 20,000 bolts in the entire game, pretty much? Like, this is a little extreme. To have this much in the first frickin' level. Oh, and another fight. Okay. Oh, man, they're really going to make me do this? Oh, that's just mean. Before they throw them. Nope. So it's just kind of like a little bit of a Russian roulette here. Like, you never know what you're going to find on any side of the arena. You gonna throw another big guy at us? Oh, this guy. I don't like this guy very much. Ow. Okay, can you not? I'm gonna do the ground pound again. I missed. There we go. There's a good smack. Let me try that again. Okay, he hurts a lot. That is very annoying. At least I got health out of that. All right, hit the explode. No, it's so hard to aim the tongue and, like, be precise with it. It's like I want to aim it directly at, like, the explosion, obviously, and get rid of the entire cluster, but nope. Got to misfire a couple of times before it actually registers. There we go. I'm not saying this game is bad. It's not bad. It's just, I don't even know how to put it. I wouldn't call it bad, no. This is like I'm trying to think of a good example here. Like Glover on the Nintendo 64. It's all right. It has a following. It does things, you know, and it does things that would fill a niche. I mean, again, this is very similar to Ratchet & Clank, but you can't get Ratchet & Clank on anything but the PlayStation. So if you're on like GameCube or Xbox, for instance, this would totally fill that void, just not as good. But Scalar is a very obnoxious character, so there's also that problem. Oh, it just teleported us back here. Well, that's actually really helpful. Do I enter the enter evolution menu? What? Leon can help you transform claw keys into precious upgrades. Okay, increases the damage you do per hit by 1. That doesn't help my tongue, though. Or I can get an extra health point. I'm going to go with that. I can't tell which one is... Yeah, okay, that one's yes.
Yuck! This better work.
Huh. So that's how they do the power-ups. Okay. So there's still obviously a lot more to do in this level. Again, I'm missing like 7 of those gems. But can I leave the level? I'm going to save. Where's it going to... Is it going to kick me back to the main menu? I honestly don't know. We're going to just say... No. Save. Why does it default to no on everything? Come on, guys. Basic game design.
Well... Nice job, Twinkle Toes. Now, hand it over.
This is not just any lizard egg. It's an egg from my world. What do you want with it?
I'm here to liberate it. I'm gonna send it and all the rest of the eggs back to where they came from.
How are you gonna do that? Didn't you say we were trapped here?
Unless you can locate the right portal. And you don't have a portal beacon, do you?
No. Do you?
I know where I can get my hands on one. But first, I need to get all the eggs. So, hand that one over, and I'll be on my way.
Where this egg goes, I go. Besides, you need me. I can help you get these.
All right, suit yourself, kiddo.
Man, this sure is a video game. We gotta... Oh my... Okay, hold on. Hold on a second. That is amazing. Just by rotating the control stick, I could just kind of spin it in place and make Scalar and Leon absolutely hurl. Although it's kind of janky, it doesn't always work. Like, you can't do 100% in place, or the game's just like, no, absolutely not. So I'm guessing that's a boss fight, and I need 3 eggs to get in there. But this is the next area, right? Or am I actually on it? I think I'm on it. Learn Bakuden transformation, find egg 2 and 3, and collect 10 crystal gems. Bakuldo, not Bakudo. Bakuldo. Or Bakuldo? I don't know. We're going to take a look at this level. I mean, it's got rails again, and it's got platforms. So it seems actually pretty similar to the last world we were in, just with a different color palette. Okay. Oh, that is exactly what this is. And look, it's even the same enemies. Okay, that's a little, I mean, I'm not going to say that's a little too, obvious and samey, but really, guys? The exact same thing? Oh, my goodness. I mean, this really is, like, the ultimate... Man, poor man's Ratchet & Clank. Okay, use Bakuden's ability to destroy this rock. So wait, this is called Bakuldo, but the transformation is Bakuda. All right, well, that makes no sense. Climb path. What is this, a frickin' Dark Souls hint? Like, duh. Like, frickin' treasure ahead. Illusory wall ahead. What the? No. Climb path. Oh, I apparently took a hit there. Okay. Oops. All right, what is this one? In Scalar's lizard form, you can grip climb paths. Simply jump on them to start climbing. Press X to attack during the climb. Okay, well, I didn't actually need to press anything. Oh, those are explosives. Okay, wasn't expecting that until it was too late. I mean, I can see this character being, like, super cool. To give this game the benefit of the doubt, I can see this character being super cool if I was, like, 8. You know? Like, I'd be way into, like, this kind of a character. But, you know, this is also coming from somebody who wasn't really, like, just a basic platformer aficionado. Like, I don't know. I don't want to be like, I'm not trying to brag or nothing, because I'm not trying to brag, but even as a really young kid, my standards for platformers was Banjo-Kazooie and Super Mario, and anything lesser than that, I was typically like, I don't know if this is for me. So I don't know. I probably wouldn't have liked this as a kid, but I can see a lot of kids being like really into this when they were 8. Like even I don't know. I was a snob as a kid. I had like either just sports games or like the best first-party titles that money could buy back in those days. So it was like even like Spyro and Crash Bandicoot, I turned up my nose. And I'm smarter now than I was back then, but that's how I was. What is this? Can I break this? It's made out of metal, so I'm assuming no. We're going to jump on down. Definitely some sort of ability I got to get. What in the world is that? Okay, can you not, sir? Thank you. Yeah, sink back into your hole and just disappear. Oh my goodness. That is very hard to avoid. Okay, I'm taking a lot of hits here. I mean, I'll say the difficulty's kind of ramped up in this area. That's for darn sure. But I'm not sure if it's for the right reasons. Like that right there where my tongue can't hit the enemy because the geometry says no. That's a little bit obnoxious. Oh gosh. Okay, this is, yeah. Yeah, see, that's annoying. That's annoying when I'm trying to get an attack in here and I literally can't because, I have to wait and then go up. There we go. But when these spiders start crawling at me, if I'm on so much of like a single angle, then I'm just gonna take a hit before I'm able to hit them. Like that. I can't hit that spider until it gets absurdly close. There we go. Come on. Yeah, you gotta meet them like on their plane of existence or you're just not getting the hit. That's a little esoteric and frustrating to deal with. I don't like the collision on the tongue very much. Okay, yeah, like, I can't do it. And I can only tongue so fast. My gosh. Oh, but that time I was able to do a swipe? Because that makes a lot of sense. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Oh, we're climbing again. Okay, so I'm guessing with these guys, and they're gross, but with these, we're just going to wait for them to pass. Okay, apparently there is a very small space between them. Oh, this is going to be a little tricky. Oh, my goodness. Oh, barely made it. All right, we're fine. Somehow. All right, we're still going. Excuse you, sir. I will let you pass. Oh, jeez. Oh, you got to turn sideways to actually feel like you fit the space very well. What is this guy here? I don't like him. Just hit them all. Hit them all. For some reason, that one wasn't rushing at me, even though ones further away from it were. I don't know how that works, but there we go. Oh, there we go. That's the way to do it right there. Just do the little ground pound as they all swarm you. Oh, or you could just still take a hit, so never mind. I don't know. Don't know how that works. The tongue just feels like the safest option, but it's not fast enough. Yeah, you still take a hit. So I guess you just can't land on top of them. You gotta land, like, next to them. All right, camera, you want to, like, fix yourself? No, I'm gonna take a hit there. Because they run directly under me, and I'm just screwed. So the ground pound is not the option, the solution to that problem. I think it's better to just avoid them, if I'm being honest, or if possible. Because they just scuttle at you, and there's not really a whole lot you can do in that situation. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's really annoying. Or I could just fall. Alright, well, at least it put me back here. Please, just tongue. Please. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die like right off the bat here. Alright, and then that explosion I can't get away from, really. Alright, keep going, you stupid thing. And there's another one of these. Get away from it. Oh, I swear I took a hit there for a second. And then we got this guy. Alright, do your thing. While I smack you a few times. I can't see you for crap, because the camera is absolutely lovely. Okay, we killed him at least. Give me that thing. Thank you. I got one. And there is the egg. And then I guess we'll save. Okay, so that was Scalar. Not a particularly great game, but like I said, if this appeals to you, if you like the design of this game and the way it looks, and, you know, you don't mind playing what is essentially a $20 version of a Ratchet & Clank. Like if everybody call Ratchet & Clank a $60 game, I'd call this a $20 game. And like I said, it controls all right. It's not bad. It's a little bit floaty. It's a little bit rubber bandy. It would take a little bit of getting used to. But, I mean, if you're in for, you know, you're up for something like that and you don't mind paying the premium for Scalar, which, honestly, I actually don't even know what this game runs for right now. So that could be the make or breaker here. So let's actually take a look at that before we call this an episode. That's the biggest problem with these sorts of games is you never actually know. Because I got this game pretty cheap. Oh, so, yeah. So, complete, it's about $30, which is, I mean, as far as GameCubes go, that's like on the mid to low end. It's not too bad. I wouldn't call it quite on the low end, but it's also not like, I would say the average for a GameCube game is you're pushing about $40-45 these days. Although that is steadily going down. If you want this game loose, it's about $15, which, yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. But yeah, if this appeals to you, you can always go check it out. GameCube. I'm sure it's actually probably even cheaper on the PlayStation 2, although I'd be willing to bet that it also probably runs a bit more poorly on the PlayStation 2, as these multi-platform games tended to, but obviously take that suggestion with a grain of salt. Anyways, guys, that is going to be it for this video. Thank you all so very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.